Hi, my sweet love, and welcome back to the daily practice with me, Benita. Today's practice is a short and sweet sunset hip opening flow, perfect for those days where you may have been sitting for a while and just need a little moment to release any tension stored in the hips and also just in general to increase hip mobility. So let's begin. So find yourself on your mat or just simply on the floor with the soles of your feet touching and opening the chest, and start doing kind of a butterfly fluttering motion with the legs. At the same time, pressing the outside edges of the feet together, opening your feet like a book, lifting up from the crown and breathing deeply. Good. So just really allow your heart to open, chest to open, and lift up from the crown as much as possible. At the same time, opening your feet, pressing the outside edges of the feet together. Good. And then coming into a stillness with the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, using your elbows to push the inner thighs down, leading with the heart. Try to bring your chin down towards the floor. Good. And then inhale, come back up. Extend both legs forward, finding yourself in an L shape. So really press the palms of your hands down, opening the chest, opening the heart, tucking your chin in slightly, and just making sure that your sits bones are firmly on the floor. And now we're going to bring the left foot into the right groin. If you don't comfortably bring it to the right groin, feel free to leave it on the front thigh. Wherever you are, holding onto the foot, keeping your both feet flexed. You're going to use your inhale to lift up that left knee and exhale to push it down. It's useful to keep your gaze towards your right big toe, keeping your spine nice and aligned, and using your breath to move that knee up and exhale down. So inhaling up and exhaling down. A couple more times. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Then extending that left leg back on the floor, and let's do the same with the other side. So it's really useful to keep your feet flexed, especially when you move the hip and the knee joint, just to also protect your knees. So we're going to inhale the right knee up, exhale, push it down. Really using your breath here and noticing how it feels on each side. So maybe this side feels more open, or maybe the other one felt more loose. Just paying attention, getting to know your body in this practice. Good. Couple more times. Inhale up and then exhale down. Good. And then extending that right leg down. And then rolling yourself down onto your back. You can take a moment just to feel how it feels to lie down flat on the back. And then once again, we're going to bring that right leg in towards your armpit. So the right knee approaches the armpit. And here it's important to keep that right side long. So keep kind of pushing the right sit bone away from your armpit. And feel free to do some circles here. Breathing deeply. And do the circles in the opposite direction. Good. And then grabbing your right big toe with your index finger and middle finger of the right hand, and we're going to push the right heel up towards the sky or the ceiling, keeping your left hand on your left upper thigh and bringing that right knee in towards that right armpit. At the same time, lengthening that right side. Using your breath, and with each exhale, bringing that knee a little bit closer down towards the armpit. Feel free to sway here a little bit too if that feels appropriate. It's kind of like a half happy baby. Good. And then extending that leg back. And let's do the left side. So first, hugging that left knee in towards the armpit. making those circles, keeping that left side nice and long, extended. And keep breathing. And with each exhale, really pulling your lower ribs in towards your hips, keeping the core activated, and switching sides, going the opposite direction. Circles can be as small or big as you like. And once again, that so-called pistol grip. So we're grabbing the left big toe with the index finger and middle finger and bringing that left knee in towards the left armpit. And again, feel free to sway from side to side or bring in a little bit of motion if that feels appropriate. And keep pushing that left heel up towards the sky. Good. And then extending that left leg back down. And just take a moment to observe how your body feels after those short exercises. Sometimes it's nice to exhale out through the mouth. Just relax the whole body, face, jaw, eyebrow center. And let's do a full happy baby. So again, index finger and middle finger wrapping around the big toes of both feet. And then just rocking from side to side. Using your breath to glue your entire spine onto the floor while you're pulling your knees in towards the armpit and pushing the heels up. Good. And then just releasing, placing your feet back in what we call Baddha Konasana. So we are in Supta Baddha Konasana. So the feet are together and we're allowing our knees to open to the side. Here, be mindful that if you feel too much stretch in the groin or the hips, feel free to move your feet slightly forward. It gets a little bit easier. And the opposite is true. So from here, we're going to incorporate a little bit of stretching for the upper body. So we're going to interlace the fingers and then push the arms up so that the palms are facing upwards and really pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, grow taller, really lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, allow your arms to fall down behind you. So now again, my palms are facing away from my head, from the crown, and I'm constantly using my inhale to bring the shoulder blades down the back and towards the spine. Good. And then releasing the arms, opening the arms up to the sides, palms facing up. And just notice how your body feels right now, allowing time, breath, and gravity open up those hips for you. Good. And then hugging your knees in slightly, rounding the back, tucking your chin in, and rocking back up to a seat. Good. And then finding yourself seated in a cross-legged position. Inhale, the right arm up, and exhale. Let's look up and at the same time open the heart to the sky and going as far down towards the left as feels comfortable to you. Inhale, come back up, and let's do the other side. Inhaling, arm up, and exhale. Just opening your left side, opening the heart up to the sky. Good, and coming back, placing both hands on the floor, and let's find a little downward facing dog here. So feel free to walk your feet, look under the armpits, do whatever movement feels appropriate to you today. Bending the knees, extending them. And then stepping your feet together, inhale, left leg up, and exhale, step the right foot between the hands. And then bringing both hands inside of that right foot. Sorry, I misspoke. And feel free to here as well, have a little bit of movement. Options also to bring the forearms down to the floor or the back knee down to the floor and allowing your hips to sink down here. And if it feels appropriate, you can even allow that right foot to open. So you're just allowing the outside edge of your right foot to be on the floor and the knee is opening to the side, keeping your heart open keeping your spine nice and long. Good. Hands back on the floor, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Then inhale the left leg up and step in between the hands. Bringing your both hands inside the foot. Again, feel free to sway, circles, forward, back, to the sides. And finding your option, so either knee on the floor and forearms on the floor. Keeping your collarbone broad, face relaxed, and sinking into that stretch. And then allowing that left knee to open to the side if that feels available. Taking a few deep breaths here. Good. And hands back on the floor and stepping back into your down dog. Good. And then stepping feet back to the hands. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. So from here, this is one of the best shapes you can take. If there's only one yoga posture or stretching posture you take every day, it could be this one. So now I'm in a deep squat, allowing my elbows to open my knees to the sides and really opening my heart up, opening my entire chest, broadening the collarbone and lifting the crown. And feel free to stay here. And if you can't quite reach your heels to the floor, here you can take a yoga block and or book or blanket under the heels. So feel free to stay here, or if you want a little bit more, you can wrap your arms around your knees so that your triceps are in front of the knees. Grabbing your heels from the back, inhale, look up, and exhale. Bring your chin or forehead down towards the floor. Using your triceps to push the legs back and really opening those hips. Nice. Good. Great. And then just coming back up, sitting back down on the floor. And that was our short and sweet hip mobility and opening sunset stretch. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please do share with a family member or friend if it was of benefit. Subscribe and comment below if there's any specific kind of practice you would like to see on this channel. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye. And as always, remember, a good practice is the one you do.